How do you, Mime Artists? Welcome back to week 21 of the auto updates. Back in with Jellison again. It feels like every week Jellison is a stage again. Is that not so? Is it not every couple of weeks we've got Jellison? This isn't normal. Anyway, Jellison, go in with full Ghost team. The most important thing with this stage is just to take the Jellison along. That way you get the coins. If you don't take the Jellison, you don't get all of the coins. And it can be, another 500-800 coins that you get using the Jellison on the stage. So take it along. You'll also get at least one heart, so it's not like there's any loss at all. When you do this stage, you get your heart back and you get some coins to boot, and it's a daily stage. Go in once a day, get a couple of 100 coins, maybe get a heart or two. No too bad. Then we've got Landorus up next after that. Going in Mega Gyarados, Primal Kyogre, Ashk the Ninja and Volcanion. Volcanion's just holding up the rear. It's a fairly powerful Pokemon with Risk Taker, which is not fantastic, but it's a fairly good high powered Pokemon and doesn't detriment the team in any way. Primal Kyogre is fantastic just because there'll be a fairly steady stream of breakable blocks. So it's just good to have in that regard. Does a lot of damage when it is. Ashk the Ninja is fantastic as well, just because you can do a lot of damage when you make a match of anything really. It's just if it goes off. I know that it can be fairly temperamental, as you can see there. Doesn't always go off with matches of 4, 5, 3, anything along those lines. It can just be a bit of an iffy stage. If you've not got Primal Kyogre, don't worry about it. If you've skill swapped your normal Kyogre, you can take that along. If you've not, you can always just take along the Manaphy with Brick Break or Block Break, or whichever one just gets rid of 5 blocks or more when you make a match with it, and that would be completely fine as an alternative. Won't do as much damage, but as you can see there, plenty of turns to be able to beat that Pokemon. Then we've got Fennekin up next, and in this one we've got the different Manaphy, the Eject Plus Manaphy, as well as Flygon for Shot Out, the Mega Gyarados again, and the Ashk the Ninja. The Manaphy and the Shot Out Flygon are just there to get rid of as many of the Fennekin as humanly possible. You could always try taking along both Fennekin. I didn't, but if you want to you can. I just thought of going along with the getting rid of as many as possible whenever possible method. And this stage again is not too tricky. Whenever you can make at least a match of 3 with the Flygon or the Manaphy, go with that. Flygon probably for preference, just because it gives you a little bit of damage boost as well. Mine's is only about skill level 3 or so, but if yours is higher skill level, it'll be even better. And there we go, 5 moves left. As I said, not a tough stage at all. Then after that we've got Hitmonchan and pretty much a full psychic team going in. Shiny Mega Mewtwo, normal Mewtwo just for the Cyburst attack. Got Tapu Lele, which hasn't been skill swapped, so it still has Stabilize or Swap or whichever one it is. It gets rid of loads of disruptions on the field. and also Deoxys just for the attack boost. Although I tend not to go to try to make a match with that when you've got the Mewtwo. It's just a strong psychic type to have as well. With this stage, just give it a few whacks with the non-shiny Mewtwo and you'll be fine. It's not got too much HP. If you can get some good matches of 4, it should go down, no bother. If you do get to the stage where there are just a couple too many boxes, just head in with the Tapu Lele, or if you Tapu Lele skill swapped or something like that, it really won't be too much of a bother. As they are just breakable boxes, so you can just make a couple of matches beside them and you'll be fine. This isn't too tricky of a stage in the slightest. Then we've got Araquanid up next, Mega Sceptile, Shaman, Decidueye and Blossom. A couple of these are just to stop the disruptions that will occur, because occasionally it will switch between plenty of ice on the stage just like at the start and plenty of breakable blocks on the stage, which because it goes between them doesn't give you much time to combo. The Mega Sceptile is very good here. Mine's has been fully candied, so in just 6 Pokemon matches it's Mega Evolved and it can eat through the ice fairly competently. Decidueye is just a good Pokemon to have as well because it can do plenty of damage if you make a match of 4. And the Blossom and the Shaman just stopping the disruptions. It didn't happen too early on, unfortunately, but was there towards the end just to stop some more ice that may have hindered being able to beat it. So just at this last move, trying to get a match of 4 with the Decidueye, which unfortunately didn't go off, but the screen wipe with the Sceptile was enough. Then last up here we've got the shiny Gardevoir. It's nice to see it back again, and this is a surprisingly easy stage. Celesteela is fantastic because you will get Ralts, Kirlia and Gardevoir on the stage, so just using the Celesteela wherever possible and then just using Hammering Streak with the Metagross when you can. Just when you've got a clearer board and do plenty of damage. It's not got much HP at all, and Hammering Streak can just eat through what is available. You can always take a long instead of something like the Solgaleo. You could take a long Registeel, but it's not really going to be a stage that causes you so much bother that you'd need to worry about the fully optimised team. But if you want to go in a little bit more prepared, I'd say instead of the Solgaleo, perhaps a Registeel might be called for. And there we go, that is week 21 of the auto updates. Thank you very much for watching. We've got some pretty good stages in there if you want to farm some. There's also still the escalation battle, Giratina escalation battle going on, so it's a fairly fine week. But thank you very much for watching. Check out the Guzzlord video if you so wish.
Eggs! Eggs! E-double-G-S eggs!